y'all doing, family? It's Facade Facade. Y'all already know what's up, man. Come back with another one. Had to come back with another one. Confirmation. You feel me? Hey, one thing that is true, what I'm saying, Pharaoh used to say, nigga, if y'all don't, you feel me? For y'all who don't like to listen to us, it's white people who tell you. What I'm saying, it's not even white people, it's all different type of people that tell you what we saying. Not just pulling it out your butt. Like, people don't be, you feel what I'm saying? That really do be true, because no matter what you try to tell your community or something, they'll think you're a liar. They'll think, they're just, I don't know. Y'all, I don't know what be wrong with y'all. I ain't gonna lie sometimes. Feel me? The devil be coming out of y'all. I remember when I was starting, it's not one person I talked to when I first started. Every time I talked to them, they turned evil, like they was possessed. I'm like, damn, you motherfuckers is possessed like that? Like, as in, you feel me? If I say something y'all don't like or something about God or whatever, you just start getting mad and just evil and just, I ain't dealt with that in hell long. I just remembered that though. Like, that was, I just dealt with that the other day with my cousin. I'm like, damn, she reminded me, like, I ain't had to do this in a long time. Y'all be fiending. Like, I don't know what be wrong with y'all. The devil be, you feel me? That's too real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I be saying about them degrees and shit, you dumbass niggas. Be thinking y'all be getting and all that. What I'm saying? Not even that. That's not even the point. The point is, the way they pit it, the way you see it, is not the way it really is. Feel what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm not, this not for the conscious, this video not really for the conscious community. You know, that's what I always say. In most of my videos, I'm not talking to certain people, because certain stuff I put out, certain people already know. You know what I mean? But they just, even some of them, like everybody different. Some people need a reminder and stuff like that. But it mostly be for them people, who need the reminder, for people who need the message, or for people who don't know it at all. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. I don't know. I got a video for y'all. Y'all check it out for me. Tell me what y'all think.
Inside our brains. It's misorientation. So the financial crisis, as you know, actually started back in 1903 when those guys took over their education system. And so the reason we have so many people in trouble is you go to school, and what do they teach you about money? Nothing. Now, is that an accident? Of course not. The crisis is in your head. Now, that's the bad news. The good news, you can change the crisis by changing what's inside your head. If you think this is a bad time, guess what? You're right, it's bad. But if you think this is possibly the best time for you, you can move forward. The people that are struggling financially haven't moved on yet. 99% of all kids, and that includes MBAs and all that, leave school not realizing the most important piece of paper is not their diploma, but a financial statement. So you look at the richest people on earth today, they didn't graduate from school. Steve Jobs, all those guys, Henry Ford, Disney, they don't have college degrees. The real problem of this crisis started back in 1904 when the richest guys on earth took over the education system in the United States. They formed a thing called the General Education Board. It was formed by guys like Rockefeller and J.P. Morgan. And what they pulled out of education was financial education. And so the reason they could rip us off, as you and I know, is via the mechanism of money. If you're losing money right now, the problem starts in what you were taught in school. Because they never taught you anything about money. They taught you about a financial statement. They teach you that diploma is everything. It's a piece of toilet paper. BS. And the harder you work for money, the poorer you're going to get. That's the tragedy. So this is how what Fuller talked about, the prison is inside our head, Buckminster Fuller. It starts with misinformation and misorientation. And he says, how dare our schools punish kids for making mistakes? how else do you learn if you don't make a mistake and learn from your mistake? He says, God designed us to learn by making mistakes. For instance, a baby learns to walk by falling down. Baby learns, to ride a bicycle by falling off the bicycle. Tiger Woods, the greatest golfer ever in history of the world, because he made more mistakes than you and I did. But our schools punish you for making mistakes. That's misorientation, misinformation. Your money is going to be worthless in a few years. Wow. So we're bankrupt. And they're going to print more and more money, which means savers are losers, just as I predicted. This is metamorphosis time. Financial education is really financial transformation. And the definition of metamorphosis is very important. Metamorphosis, the definition is the evolution or the transformation from an immature form to an adult form. Metamorphosis is the same as a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. And Fuller always said there's nothing to predict a butterfly inside a caterpillar. So everybody listening right now, if you're struggling financially, just think of yourself as a little caterpillar. And this crisis is your cocoon. The question is, what do you emerge as? Do you emerge as a victim? The world did that to me, and the capitalists are crook, and the rich are bastards, and all this stuff. You say, oh, this is the best thing that ever happened to me. You're either going to get healthier and wealthier, or you're going to go bust. Your choice. It sits between your ears, your heart, your body, your mind, your spirit, your attitude. This could be the best thing that ever happened to you, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, if you turn out to a butterfly. Everybody talks about rights, but we have personal responsibilities too. And unfortunately, our university systems have failed us miserably. And the reason for that is every professor wants tenure. That's my whole family. That was the most important thing about getting a job, was tenure, job security for life. And that's what they teach kids without knowing it. They teach kids that life is dangerous and you need to be protected. So they're immature. College professors are some of the most immature. They might be very smart mentally, but immature financially. They can't take care of themselves. So they're teaching kids to be victims. That's why these trigger mechanisms, and you can't say words that are hurtful and all this stuff. So they're teaching that you're a victim, you're vulnerable. And what you teach and what I teach is that, hey, don't be.
What y'all thought, cuz? What y'all thought? You know what I mean? I don't know. Do y'all like ones like this? I'm gonna do a couple more like this and see how y'all like it. Feel what I'm saying? Cause I'm damn near tired of just talking. Like, I don't want to just be talking and it ain't paying off no. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna post one more video today. If I'm saying about, I don't know what it's gonna be about yet. I might post 2. You know what I mean? I got a lot of lives and I got a lot of stuff. You feel me, that I'm doing, but I might post 1 or 2 videos for y'all today. I know I'm gonna post this one for sure. But y'all tell me what y'all thought. Yeah, just like that, I love you. I'm gonna see y'all at the next one. But I'm saying, like this. Y'all know I don't care about no subscriptions. Just like my stuff so we could get it out to as much people as we can. But I'm saying, Facebook, Sarah Facade, that Twitter, Sarah Facade on Instagram, Sarah Facade, I'm saying, on YouTube, The Truth Unbroken, and on YouTube, Sarah Facade Music, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, Sarah Facade Live, you know what I mean, I'm going up. I love y'all, I'm gonna see y'all the next one, family.